Something that really gets on my nerves is the number of videos, and I'm probably adding to it by doing this, where people are showing ways to use the cleat with a rope. If you look over here, this rope, which is our anchor snubber, has been wrapped around in what I call an oxo for the last 72 hours while we've been moored here in Sammy. And the reason why I never like seeing a back of any sort on them is because if you look at this rope, after being in the salt water and baked in the sun, it's almost impossible to get any movement in it. It is absolutely stiff as it almost like being a starched rope. It really doesn't like playing ball, and you know that is as good as anything. So let me just show you that. As I was saying, over here I've seen boats tied up like this all the time. This has actually got our anchor angel on it at present. So what I always think is the correct way to tie a rope is, first of all, make sure the rope you're using and you've got a sensible sized cleat, because again, one of the cracking ones is you see people wrapping ropes around cleats where there's just not enough room on the cleat to receive the rope. So depending on where the pull is, you should come down and come round on the outside of the pull, a full turn, a pair of oxos, which is your X's, and then a full turn, a full turn round the cleat, and that in itself is more than enough to hold the boat. Now, I used to go as a kid trawling quite comfortably, towing a 40-foot otter trawl out the back of the boat, off the fishing boat, on a pair of cleats like that for 4 or 5 hours. If you're particularly worried and you're going away for long term, there's no harm in taking an extra turn round. The cleat works with the rope with friction, so like that is perfect. The moment you put a back on it, for some reason, if this was to start moving, especially if you put a back on, say, here, and did that, which lots of people think is really fancy because you've got this nice fancy laying of the rope over here, it will pull down and get so tight that I've had to, in the past, I've seen people having to cut this off to get to free the cleat. So I hope that gives you a bit of useful information, a quick short video of the correct way to use a cleat. So basically, last one, from the line of pull, round, full turn, oxo, and a full turn round, and that will hold a battleship.